Oh, I tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Hello, Survivor Buffs. It's me, Toby. I'm sorry, I'm serving Homeland Realness, trying to figure out all the ins and outs of the game this week. It's really complicated, which is really surprising considering how many idiotic moves were made. So let's take a look at whose loved one might want to get a shirt that says, "I'm with stupid." Alright, we begin, as our episode did, with the crew on Redemption Island. The bitter crew that is angry, of course, because they were the first 3 voted out. And all I have to say about that is, told you so, Rupert. Told you so. I don't know why you're complaining about being there on Redemption Island. You put yourself there. Thank you. So, Rupert gets voted out and takes some solace in the fact that he never got voted out. Never had a vote cast against him. Oh my god. You also never had a haircut, but we don't bring that up either, do we? No, we don't. Bye-bye, tie-dye. So, among the stupider players this week are the team of Marissa and Jervis. Marissa arrives at Redemption Island just still with that withering stare. I think she just had held it the whole time. And it was, okay, second time around, a little much. Now you're just kind of a brat. So Jervis, her uncle, has also not learned any lessons, because as soon as he finds out it's her fault, you know, which she tells him very sassily and angrily, he says that he's going to continue to throw comments in the other team's face or do whatever. And just, again, really inappropriate. Anyway, Jervis and Marissa not going, I don't know. Jervis is in that 5-person alliance, which annoys me because I like the rest of the alliance. But I'm not sure. I just really don't know how far they're going to go in the game. Marissa clearly is going to be out on one of these Redemption Islands. Not even worried about it. So, alright. Back at Ahana Tribe, which is the tribe of the returnees, Colton is up to his old antics, simply because he's bored. He's bored and misses Caleb. I mean, come on. And let's be real, because he's not getting enough screen time and needs attention. So Colton is running around, but he's telling people different stories, and they don't even make sense. And some of the names he's saying, I don't even think are people playing the game. It's very weird. I'm like, who's Kristen? Who's Genevieve? It was very weird. So he is doing that and already starting to bring up gameplay, and he gets shut down so hard. He gets shut down worse than the Metro North train line here in Manhattan. He is shut down by everybody. They're like, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. We're grown folk. We're not the newbies from One World that you could pull this crap on. And Colton's like, I volunteer to go to Tribal Council. I don't care. And then talks about these people need to experience Tribal Council. Yeah, 2 of them won the game. I think they know what Tribal Council is about. And most of them got farther than you. So I think they all know what Tribal Council is. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the little lesson. What is this? The true Colton is back. It turns out Colton hasn't changed, which makes the Colton Caleb thing even more inexplicable. I don't understand it. However, I also don't understand someone like Kat, who goes and sits there and has a conversation with him telling him that Tina was talking about him. What did you think was going to happen? You would just interview that you don't want him against you. Don't feed into it, and it won't be allowed to fester. Colton's stupid because he thinks that his same old tricks are going to work on these older people and returning players, and it's just clearly not happening. And that's what happens when you come back. If you don't change your game, then you're gone, because people know your game already. And especially when your game is as bad as his, people are onto you, and these people are smart. It's not the cast of One World, that like romper room that you were on before, Colton. This is like real contestants. Okay, so anyway, he's not long for the show, so I'm not worried about it. Moving on. And then, of course, because they're new, a lot of stupidity was demonstrated over on Ahana. So, first of all, Brad. No, there's actually some more to that. There's more than just him being there. So many comments about thinking, I realized that last week you said, oh, I thought with my heart and not my head. Yeah, there was no thinking at all with either organ. No, not so much. And this week, he also got really, really angry about Jervis, who, granted, had not learned his lesson and then was gloating again because he actually contributed to the win of the other team this time. But Brad was like, I'm going to take him, I'm going to throw him down, I'm going to throw him down. And that, like, whoa, settle the hell down. Aggressive much? Like, calm down. I don't like him. I don't like that he's in charge of this alliance. I do like that Sierra is playing smart and, trying to make something happen knowing that she's on the minority of her tribe. But Brad just works my last nerve and really needs to just keep it down, to be honest. I am also interested in the rules of the game that were played. Why was Hayden the only one doing the skee ball when clearly he didn't know really what he was doing? He was like wailing the ball like it really was skee ball. I was like, they're not getting any tickets, no one's getting a spider ring, like calm down. Obviously, again, if your way that you're throwing the ball isn't getting it to the targets that you want, don't keep doing the same thing, and wailing wildly with the ball is not going to help. This is not a game that's on Big Brother. We're on Survivor now. These games have a little bit of finesse. Just a little bit. So I just thought it was weird. I thought that it seemed like three people didn't do anything on the team. When I watched it again, I realized that they opened the bags, but whatever. That was very strange. I also, however, think that Hayden himself needs to just pipe it down a little bit and realize that tribal council is not the diary room. So when you say something, other people can hear you and understand you. Like when you give away that there is an alliance, when you're not saying there's not an alliance, like we're on. Granted, if it wasn't the diary room, he'd be yelling at the camera. And just maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. Yeah. All right, then some other people who displayed remarkable, weird stupidity this time. First of all, poor Rachel. That's her name. I did learn that. That was great. So she, at the beginning, was just like, I think that alliances might just be forming. I think that things are starting to happen right now. Honey, things happened 3 days ago. And it was Brad organizing it. Brad's about as subtle as Emma Goldman, okay? Brad is might as well have had a bullhorn, and he might have been in a Santa suit, ringing a Salvation Army bell, talking about making an alliance is here. It was so obvious what was going on, so I just feel bad that she didn't see into it. And I wonder if that's an allegory to her relationship with her long-term boyfriend with the awful hair. Is there something we're not seeing? Is there something you're not seeing, Rachel? Are you just bad at seeing signs? Is that it? It could be it. Maybe. I'm just thinking. I don't really care. I don't. Anyway, and John. Candace gives John a clue to the hidden immunity idol in front of everybody. Now, everybody knows you have this clue, and you're going to go be shady about it and go off and try to find the immunity idol. But you're in an alliance, so in every decision they make, you're going to go against because you are very clearly making this other alliance. John, I want you to do so well in this game. I'm glad you actually didn't, switch your vote and you stayed with your alliance. But man, come on. Pull together, John. Pull it together. So yeah, a lot of dumb moves, but the weird thing was that these people thought that they were being so smart. Everyone's being so strategic. Colton's trying to be overly strategic. This team's trying to figure out, if we put her here, then Tyson will vote for here. He'll go here. That'll weaken the tribe. And how do they know what Tyson's going to do? Everybody's really, really going so many steps in advance. It's crazy. Especially for the new people to be doing that. It's I understand being a step or two in advance, but these people are going with endgame. It is week 2. That's insanity. And these people aren't really smart enough to be plotting that far out. There's no Albert Einsteins on here. We're not doing the theory of relativity, okay? It's barely the theory of relatives. So I'm not sure what's going to happen next week with Tyson. Looks like he gets real belligerent. Colton, of course, is dramatic. But, I thought that I'd also take this time now to talk about the things that I, being a Survivor Smarty Pants, noticed about the thing. And the first one is, what's with all the freaking bugs? So many pictures of insects. Ew. 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 Oh my god. Please let that not be a motif going through here, because I will have to watch the recaps with a big bug light, because that was gross. Gross. And also the immunity idol and the set. Why are they Chinese? But we're in the Philippines. By now, we all know what the Philippines looks like. We've been there for the last year and a half. Why is everything so Chinese? I mean, I like the little guy with the tray, but, I mean, Emperor so-and-so does not need to be the immunity idol for Survivor Philippines Part 3. That's a little weird, but, I don't know, let it slide. And why is there always that one snake at Tribal Council? There's that snake that goes to every Tribal Council. Does he get paid? Is he an intern, maybe? You think he's on the call sheet? That snake, I just saw him just now. I think he gets paid. Do you think he's a union? Well, Survivor Buffs, that is all I got, except I'm bringing back for this season the Wearer of the Week. That's the person who I think has worn their buff in the most fashionable, interesting, or just fierce way. And from each 1 and 2, there's one wearer, and unfortunately it's Brad Culpepper, who has been wearing his buff under his ball cap, thereby protecting his neck from the sun and from getting more tattoos, apparently. So, I don't recall seeing anyone ever having done that. I mean, I'm sure they have, but I just don't recall it. And so, Brad Culpepper, congratulations. You are our wearer of the week. Well, that's all I've got. On behalf of the Buff Headwear Company, I'm Toby Blackwell, thanking you for watching my recap of Survivor Blood vs. Water Episode 2, and encouraging you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and to check out the Buff website, where my written blogs appear, and to check out other things on my YouTube channel. In the meantime, have a great week, we'll see you next week, and make good choices.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.